As the United States gets ready for the presidential elections, my colleague Deepali brings you more on which select states will hold a key to the White House victory.
The race to the United States Capitol Hill is heating up as we inch closer to November. So let's take a look at which are the swing states this time, where the fight between Democrats and the Republicans will be neck and neck. The first on our list is the state of Arizona. Now, this is a state in southwest United States. Historically, it has been a Republican state, as we can see here. And not just these years that we see here, but rather since the 1990s. With a Republican candidate has won this state since the 1990s. And even before that, except for one time when Bill Clinton won in 1996. But this trend was bucked in 2020 when Joe Biden survived a narrow victory. Now look at the victory margin here. It's only 0.3%, which was just about 10,000 votes. Now this is a state where immigration is prominent as it shares a border measuring thousands of miles with Mexico. The second on our list is the state of Nevada. Now this is also a southwest state. It is home to Las Vegas. It also shares a border with Arizona. Now this has voted for Democrats for the last 4 elections. Let's take a look here. 2020 it was Joe Biden. 2016 Hillary Clinton. She won the state but she did not win the White House. And before that it was Barack Obama who was elected twice. But pollsters this time suggest that Trump is enjoying a comfortable lead at the moment. Once again, immigration has topped the list of election issues in the state, but unemployment is also a raging issue here. At 5.1%, it has one of the highest unemployment rate in the country. Here's a fun fact about Nevada. The candidate who wins Nevada has gone on to win the White House in 10 of the last 12 elections. For now, let's shift our focus to the next state, which is Wisconsin. Now, it is a blue wall state. It is one of the 3 blue wall states that we are going to discuss today. Trump, however, managed to secure a victory in 2016, but otherwise it has remained a blue wall state. But this victory was flipped back to a Democratic victory in 2020. Now, the most important issue for Wisconsin voters is the economy, as it falls on the Rust Belt. Now, Biden has promised to bring more jobs to the state, but Trump is also paying close attention here. Let's shift our focus to the next state, which is that of Michigan. Now, Michigan, another blue wall state. The third blue wall state that we'll come to next is Pennsylvania. But for now, let's discuss Michigan. It has been a Democratic stronghold, except for 2016, where Trump secured a victory. But otherwise, it has been a Democratic stronghold, as we can see in the other years here. But Trump stole a narrow victory in 2016. Biden won it back in 2020, that is, he flipped it back to a Democratic victory in 2020. Demographics are going to play a crucial role in Michigan. It is a state which has the country's largest proportion of Arab Americans. Hence, it has become a bellwether state when it comes to protesting against Biden's pro-Israel stance. It has voted for Biden in the past, but now that support is fading amid Israel's raging war in Gaza. Let's shift our focus to the third of the blue wall states that we are looking here, that is Pennsylvania. Now this is the last of the blue wall states that we are going to, a Democratic stronghold again, but Trump secured a victory. Now Trump won all the 3 blue wall states, that is Wisconsin, Michigan and Pennsylvania, and these 3 states were a major part of his victory. Presidential victory. But Biden reversed it back in 2020 as a Democratic candidate. When talking about swing states, it has the maximum number of electors, which is 19. Hence, this is the most important swing states, since we know one has to cross the 270 magic number in order to win the White House. Let's not forget, Pennsylvania is also Biden's native state. He has an emotional connection with the state. He was born and grew up in Scranton in Pennsylvania. But the cost of living has gone up faster in Pennsylvania than in any other state. This could hurt voter sentiment against Biden. Now, the last state that we are going to look at today is Georgia. Ideally, I would have not put it in my list had Biden not won Georgia in 2020. But since Biden became the first Democratic candidate since 1992, we are talking about Georgia. Now, 33% of population in Georgia is African American, which is one of the highest in the country. But rising cases of racial violence in recent years may dent Biden's support now. Talking about Trump, the infamous election interference case in Georgia is one of the 4 criminal cases that he is currently battling. So this will be another key battleground state to watch out for. Well, these are the swing states for US presidential elections this time. Let's wait and see who grabs the White House chair.